Rafael dos Anjos and Rafael Fiziev. We got the Rafaels attacking each other. The new Rafael and the old Rafael in the lightweight division. Same height, little bit of a reach advantage for Rafael Fiziev. Now let's talk advantages. We already know what the advantages are. Rafael Fiziev has the, I would say, power advantage. I mean, he knocked out Renato Moicano when they fought, and then he wheel kicked Brad Riddell when they fought as well. He definitely has the power advantage in my opinion. He has the Muay Thai advantage. He has the kickboxing advantage. He has the striking advantage. We all know that. But where does Rafael dos Anjos have the advantage? Number 1, cardio. Number 2, volume. Not early on. I'm not saying like first or second round or even third round. He's going to have the volume advantage, but I guarantee you, if this fight does go to a decision, once we look at the UFC stats next week for this fight, I guarantee you round 4 and round 5, RDA is going to land more volume, whether it's in the clinch, whether it's at range, whether it's on the ground. Rafael, volume-wise, late in the fight, has the advantage. Early on, we'll give it to Rafael Fiziev. Another advantage, other than cardio and volume late, is going to be wrestling, and then it's going to be grappling, then it's going to be control and things like that. We already know that. I mean, we know that's the game plan. Nobody's going to go out there to try to strike with Rafael Fiziev for 5 rounds. Impossible. There's no chance in heck Rafael dos Anjos is trying to strike with Rafael Fiziev. It's not freaking happening. It's just not happening. I'm gonna say it right now. Not gonna happen. But he's not gonna knock out RDA. RDA has a good chin. Hasn't been knocked out in like 6 or 7 years. He's been able to stay away from those power shots from most of his opponents for a while. Fiziev has been able to defend the takedowns for the most part as well with a 95% takedown defense. So early on, we will give the advantage to Fiziev. Fiziev's going to look amazing early on. He's going to defend the takedowns. He's going to slip off the takedowns of dos Anjos very, very well in the first round, in the second round. But later on as the fight goes, the later this fight goes, dos Anjos is going to start to pull away a little bit. It's going to be like Mateusz Gamrot versus Arman Petrosyan, but a little bit of a kind of like the same thing. Like 2 rounds, Arman Petrosyan went out there, was landing the body kicks, landing the strikes, out-voluming Arman Petrosyan, and winning round 1 and round 2. Then round 3, round 4, and round 5, the volume started to get very, very close, and Gamrot was starting to land the takedowns. Same thing I think happens here. Fiziev is going to look really, really good early on, but as the cardio starts to set in, as the sheer pace and just coming forward and pressure of Rafael dos Anjos really starts to take effect, for Rafael Fiziev, that is where RDA is really, really going to start to shine. And I really think it's going to come down to who wins that third round. Because round 4, round 5, dos Anjos. Round 1, round 2, go Fiziev. Round 3, who wins that round? I don't know. But dos Anjos will know that he has to win the round. If he loses round 1, round 2, his coaches know he's going to have to go all out in that third round to make sure he wins the round. Because then after that, if he's able to win round 3, he's got to win. He's got to win, and I'm live betting the heck out of dos Anjos. If he goes out there and wins round 3, I'm live betting the heck out of dos Anjos. But I think he'll land the takedowns, put on the pressure in the 3rd and 4th and 5th rounds. Got the underdog. I'm gonna go the underdog. I'm gonna go the underdog right here. When the first fight was announced, like at UFC, what was the pay-per-view? Was it a pay-per-view or just a main event or something like that? When it was announced for that main event right there for 5 rounds, when it was announced for this card right here, Covington versus Masvidal, both fight cards I had Rafael Fiziev winning, especially when it was a 3-round fight. I guarantee you, if this fight was 3 rounds, I would be all over Rafael Fiziev. I'd be telling everyone Rafael Fiziev definitely going to win the fight, but it's a 5-rounder. It's championships. We're going 4 rounds, we're going 5 rounds, and I think it will go those 4 and those 5 rounds. I'm going to go dos Anjos by a very, very close, controversial 48-47 split decision on the judges' scorecards. Very close fight in the lightweight division.